Alright, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I posted. So today I'm out here on the homestead. Normally I put videos out when I'm in the woods, but today I thought I'd do a video today here on my homestead. Got a pot of coffee on the fire boiling, and I thought I'd do a video on a topic I haven't touched on yet, is my cooking series. I recently just acquired a new piece of kit. I made my own spice container. I thought I'd show you what I contain in that container to give you guys ideas on what you can carry, so stand by for that. Alright, first of all, before I start the video, I want to say I'm sorry for the long gap between videos. I've been really busy with work and family stuff, and I just haven't had time to get out and shoot videos and edit my channel, and so I apologize for that. But now I finally got a free moment to get this video out to you guys containing on what I carry in my spice container. I have it right here. It's just one of those little food grade containers held together with a Ranger band, and inside contains certain vials of spices that I carry. I got this idea from my mentor because he did this idea and he passed this idea to me. He's like, hey, why don't you try this idea? So I'm like, hey, why not? So I did. So I'll bring the camera closer and I'll show you guys what I contain inside my spice container when I'm cooking in the fields. Alright, so here's the container that contains all the spices I carry in here. It's held together, it's in this food grade container held together by a Ranger band. So I'm going to go through the container one by one. Now keep in mind though, these vials are not labeled yet. I don't have labels for them. I'm in the process of getting labels made for them, but I know what they are by heart without labels. So, but I am going to get labels for them for people who don't know what they are in case I'm cooking with them, and that way they have questions of what I'm putting on the food. So, but luckily I know what all these spices are by heart. So the first ones I carry are the most important ones I feel like you should always have with a meal, and that's salt and that's pepper. And these are just little small food grade tins that I glass containers that I got for Christmas this year. I got a 20 pack of them, so I use 10 of them for my vials. Let me point that out real quick. There are 10 vials of spices in here. So the first ones are the salt and pepper, the two most important ones. So you got to have salt and pepper. I'll just set these off here to the side so that way we talked about them. The next three are probably some of my favorite for meat seasonings. We have garlic salt, garlic powder, and onion powder. These right here are what I mostly use to flavor hamburgers, different types of steaks. So three different vials: garlic salt, garlic powder, and of course onion powder. All right, now we're gonna get into more of I would say what you'd use for breakfast type stuff mostly, or if you want to really put spice on your food. So the first two vials I have here could be used for a breakfast cereal. In this little vial here, I have some baking powder here for making bread if I need to, or if I need it for just a general recipe. And in this one, I have ground cinnamon. So these right here would be more like my breakfast vials. So something like that to put your food, to give your food a little bit more, more like to give your food more flavor, and of course to make some bread in the field, or to use this for another ingredient if I need to. All right, now the last three containers that I have here are pretty cool. I have some smoked paprika in this one. I use this one mostly. I use this one if I want to put a little bit of flavor into my meat. I mostly would put this inside of my meat. And I'm probably saying, you put paprika inside your meat? Well, you can. I've heard stories about people doing that, and they put smoked paprika inside their meat, gave it a little more flavor, a little more of a kick to it. The next one I have is just some ground up cayenne pepper. So this right here is I usually use this when I'm with my friends because they like their food really spicy. So I'll carry a little bit of this with me, and I'll use this to spice up their food if they want to. But as you can see, there are no labels on these yet because I'm in the process of getting labels made for my spices. Hopefully, but luckily I know what they all are by heart. So hopefully in another video I'll have labels for these. And of course the last one is just some ground cumin. My wife is real big on spices and cooking, and she told me to carry. She asked me if I would carry some of this in my spice container so she could use it for certain recipes that she has. When it comes to recipes, my wife does not skimp. My wife is an excellent cook. Even out in the field too. You think I'm a good camp cook? My wife has me beat by a mile. And all these fit right here perfectly inside of my container. So we stack the first 5 on the bottom, and then you take the other 5. I try to keep them close together. So I know what they are. And lastly, the salt and the pepper. So they just fit all in there. Now the lid, unfortunately, doesn't really fit too snug on there. See, it's got that rattly feeling. So that's why I have the Ranger band with me. The lid's starting to come off, but that's okay. Stretch the band out a little bit more, and there we go. All that fits right there inside this container, held together with a Ranger band, which I keep in my bug out bag. So that's just a quick video on what I carry in my spice container when I want to do some cooking in the fields. All right, well, my coffee just got done here, so let's see how we got. There's something about making coffee on a fire pit or open fire outside. I believe it just gives it more flavor. So anyways, this was a video on my spice container. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, I will try to get more videos to you guys out as soon as I can. It's just whenever I'm not busy. So hopefully you had a chance to enjoy this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.